What's up, YouTube? Sorry for the video quality. I'm having issues with my GoPro apparently. But today is September the 7th. It's about 2 months, maybe even 3 months since I've uploaded any videos. And the reason why is I have all my videos stored on an external hard drive, and I must have dropped it or something, but it had quite a bit of clips / videos that I was planning to upload since I sold the Dull Soul, since I started working on the Prelude, put the swap in, all this stuff, got a 240, which I'm pretty sure I uploaded a video of me getting a 240, and there's been quite a bit of stuff that I've done since then, but I've sent off the hard drive. Hopefully I can recover all those videos. If not, I'm still gonna send out or put out videos as much as I can, try to catch up. And so yeah, this will be a video about just updates on the 240 and the Prelude. And yeah, so I'm just clearing up the garage. It's quite messy. Got the Prelude over here, the 240 inside. I plan to drive the 240 out, so I don't know if I uploaded any videos that the 240 is drivable after my swap and stuff. But let me just move this car around and then we'll just go through the car, show you guys what I've done so far, and hopefully my next videos will be better after fixing my GoPro issue in the hard drive. So let's get to it. Alright, so I fixed the GoPro, just needed a bigger memory card, hopefully. Where'd I put the keys? Keys? Hello, keys? ¿Dónde está keys? Oh, put them over here. What y'all looking at? Let me see. Oh yeah, and excuse the blue bumper that I got on. That's supposed to change. You'll see in a second here. so the GoPro's working. Still recording, cool. So yeah, obviously you just saw the 240 run. I've busted my ass working on this car while I got furloughed. I'm gonna try to make this video quick, or at least clean up my garage and put the car in quick because it looks like it's about to rain. But yeah, a week after I got the car, I was able to acquire a full swap from an S14 Cookie, like a 98 model. Everything was bone stock and running, one owner, so it was like super well taken care of. I think it had like 170,000 miles, and I got it for super cheap. I'll tell y'all the details. I know a lot of people don't on YouTube, but the guy posted it for $750. I went and paid him $600. I'm talking about everything from radiator to drive shaft, motor, tranny, everything. And then we started talking, and he was like, man, I really wish you had a welder. I was like, hey, as a matter of fact, I actually do use that thing once. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I didn't even use the welder or mention I even have a welder when I was trying to do my Prelude swap, because the welds needed to be really strong. So anyways, gave him my welder, paid $400 for the whole swap, which is ridiculously cheap. But yeah, here it is. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I had a pig nose front end. Got this bumper, these fenders, while I was traveling with my wife to Dallas. Brought everything back in that little Beamer that you guys saw me make a video from. So got this whole Chucky, or Chuki, however you say it, shark nose front end instead of the pig nose. And this is the motor. I tried keeping everything stock as possible, and I cleaned up a few things. So first off, this is my power steering reservoir. I did high pressure lines, pretty much took that off. Took out the stock brake booster, painted that thing black. Got a stock S13 master cylinder, brake master cylinder, and then I tucked it with the GK Tech tucked cables, because mine were rusted out, and there was a reason why I went to this instead of trying to go OEM and get hard lines again. One main thing being that the lines go from here and they ride up here, and it looks absolutely disgusting. This wiring harness, paid a pretty penny for this, brand new, from Wiring Specialties. It's a plug-in harness that will work with the S14 swap. The old school way is that you gotta change a bunch of little things here and there to even make this swap work in the S13, even though this same motor comes in a S13 in the later years, but electronically or emissions wise, it's just not compatible unless you swap over S13 things. So there's that. The harness, oh yeah, back to the harness though, is that I used a coupon code from Adam LZ, really big drift guy, or skating brand as well. He had a coupon code with Wiring Specialties, which I might go back to if I ever swap this over for something else. Got a 300ZX fuel filter. If you notice, my battery's not here because I tucked it to the back. I was really hoping to make a video out of that, and I might have, but I don't know, it might be in that hard drive, so you might see it later on. The car is slightly dropped. It was bone stock before. I found coilovers, brand new, super cheap, so I had to cop those. Remember those rims that I got from Jordan, my buddy Jordan, whenever he came to pull out my single cam? Well, he gave me rims, and then I got brand new tires, put them on. But I'm not going to be riding this much, and honestly the car only saw like maybe 40 miles to go get registered. But I might be selling those pretty soon just to go 5 lug. If you notice, my alternator's super shiny. Reason being is that I got a Nissan Quest, which is a Nissan van alternator. It puts out 110 amps versus like 90. Sorry, this pushes out 125 versus 90. There's a few modifications you got to do, like cutting off some brackets a little bit to make that fit, and it's a stock fit, and the car turned on phenomenal first time. I don't know if you saw in the video when I started this video. The ISR swap, well, not ISR swap, but the ISR headers, I got a full exhaust. I'm pretty sure I put this in a video, but if I didn't, I bought them brand new. I bought everything ISR as much as I could, just because the reviews were great, and the quality's good, and it kind of goes with the colors too, like the silver, the black, and then some gold parts that they have. So I think that's pretty much it for the front end. I deleted the AC compressor just for now. If you notice, I have my AC lines running, and the condenser and stuff like that, but it's kind of tricky because these inlets for the AC, or outlets, sorry, I don't know if it's inlets or outlets, whatever the case, they are single overhead cam, and they're different. Then I learned also, oopsies, yeah, it's getting pretty bad. I learned that the boxes inside, right, the evap and stuff like that, those might have sensors on them that might be different from a single cam to a dual overhead cam. If it gets too complicated, I'm not gonna even bother putting AC in this car. Hello to the Q, that's my wife's. We'll talk about that later. There's not gonna be much on it, because it's just gonna be like her cruiser, her daily. I'm gonna get rid of the Beamer, and this will be her car. But anyways, back to this car. Got these Circuit Sport clear deflectors, turn signals. I don't know what 240 people call them. This is my first 240, so forgive me. These extensions, I need to put double-sided tape. I don't know if that's a OEM thing that people do. I did find some tape on here, so this one just needs some double-sided tape. Got these center caps. Again, I'm gonna sell these rims and tires. I think that's it for the front. Oh yeah, this car was auto before, so I put this clutch master cylinder in. This is also ISR, hence the gold braided line, tucked line, and it's working phenomenal. Yeah, got mud guards. Before anybody calls me out, the fronts are OEM, the rears, some guy posted that he has some, but they look fake as hell, bro. But they go, you know what I'm saying? Like, they go. It'll work. Yeah, it'll work. That's it for the exterior. I mean, I want to get it painted soon. I need to fix my fenders. They're kind of hanging from like right here, because everybody and their mom jacks the car up from right here when you're not supposed to. I didn't even know, so I'm definitely a problem, or was a problem. But yeah, there's 2 bolts down there, and it gets jacked up when people try to jack up the car from right here. So I need to fix that so that my boy Jesus can come through, hopefully, and roll my fenders a little bit for the other wheels that I'm gonna put on. And I think I'll just tell y'all towards the end of the video what wheels I'm gonna put on. It's nothing crazy. Okay, so exterior's done. Here's my little Circuit Sport sticker. So clean the carpets. This was dookie brown before. Took out my actual carpet, power washed all that. Looks pretty clean. Oh, this thing, this is called cover lay. Piece of advice, I don't know if y'all can tell, that's two different browns. When you order, they give you a bajillion options. Like literally, there was like 3 different browns for this thing, and I ordered it through Enjuku, like majority of my parts. ISR, by the way, because it was cheaper. So it being cheaper, oh shit, is my hood gonna fall? Oh yeah, I got hood dampers instead of the stock stick. Anyways, Enjuku gives you a bunch of options. I put on the notes that like, hey, whatever S13 brown it comes in, give me that brown, because I put medium brown. Well, homeboy, this is not medium brown. This is medium brown for them, but what I should have ordered, at least I realize now, is that I should have gotten dark brown. So thankfully it's super easy. You literally can grab it from right here and it'll pull out. It gives you like a glue that you're supposed to put around all of the holes on the dash. I sanded my dash down because I don't know if you guys remember, but it was super cracked. So I sanded it all down, took my dash out in order to do all the other jobs too, like doing the clutch, putting in my manual brake pedal. Those jobs became a lot easier, being able to see the bolts by taking out the dash. And I thought I was gonna put a HUD, which I'll get into. So anyways, know what brown you want to order. I'm probably gonna take this out, paint it, or I'm just gonna send it, bro. Like, this is an old ass car. I really don't care, but if I do care, and if it does bother me eventually, I will take it out and paint it myself if I need to and put this thing back in. Cool, dash is over. I got a cup holder from this guy off of Instagram, Fitted Customs. This thing was expensive. Let me tell you, this is not sponsored. I paid full price for this thing. It is really nice. Like, it's 3D printed, really nice quality. I pretty much had to cut out all of this area that you'll know what I'm talking about when you try to install this. I'll probably put like a little 2-minute fast vid, or yeah, like a speedy, what is it called, bro? Fast forward type of video of me installing this and cutting it up as a side video. But anyways, cup holder. I have like an official cup holder now, and it has 2 USBs. It works pretty good. The fit is amazing once you cut up some stuff in here, but it's an exact fit. It's spot on, man. Fitted Customs, check them out on Instagram. I got a digital dash, which I'm kind of having doubts about. So as you can see, it tells me the time and it tells me my speed, but when I'm driving, this thing is not doing anything. And I had some issues with my speedometer sensor on the tranny. It was missing. I gave it to my buddy Jordan on accident, thinking, because I've never seen a Nissan one and it looked kind of weird to me. I just thought it was emission stuff when I was deleting my emission stuff. Anyways, I got the sensor back from Mom. He was gracious enough to give it back to me, put it on, and still nothing. My speedo is not working. I don't know if this cluster's dead, because another thing is that the lights don't light up on this thing, and I've checked the fuses. I don't know if you just heard my headlights go up, my pop-ups, but this thing's not lighting up in any way or form. Could be that the lights on the cluster itself are need to be replaced, but it's kind of coincidence that all of them are out. I don't know. But instead of just like being like, I can't drive this thing without a speedo, I ordered one off of Amazon. This thing is pretty dope, man. Like, it tells you your battery voltage, it tells you the speedo being GPS or through the oh shit, scared myself, or through the ECU. It comes with two wires, one being one straight to the USB or one straight to your ECU, ECU? No, sorry, OBD connector, because now this car is technically OBD2, but it'll never be safety regulated as an OBD2, if that makes sense. But it was able, so since I have an OBD2 from the wiring harness, I am able to connect this straight to that, and it'll read out everything from there. There's a button on the other side, so I'm kind of now figuring out that I might have pushed this thing too far out and not be able to touch the button. But the thing is, I didn't want this damn reflective, what the heck, it just said 2, maybe because I moved the steering wheel, I don't know, the sticker to be in the middle of my mirror. Oh, the mirror, I mean the windshield. Brand new windshield, super cheap, got it through my buddy who had a wholesale account. The dudes came out to me, charged me like 20 bucks extra, resealed all my stuff here. Pretty good job, man. It's like darkened out stock, but I'm still gonna put 5% tint right here. I might even tint my whole windshield a little bit, just because I hate the sunlight, especially living in Houston and living in Texas. It's so hot out. But yeah, windshield's been replaced. Yeah, but this thing is amazing. I drove 40 miles to go get this car inspected. Drove back, speedo is amazing. My RPMs work, my fuel gauge works, my temp works, everything else works except for the speedo. So when I bought this cluster, it's supposed to come with a heads-up display that when you take out your dash, there's a pre-cut underneath that you can cut out to place it. The dude that I bought it from never told me that the tabs were broken on the heads-up display, and I was really looking forward to the HUD display. That I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'll just get an aftermarket one and get a digital cluster that'll work with my DOHC dual overhead cam motor, because you do need to change out your cluster for that swap to work, or the cluster to work with the swap. So yeah, that is it for the interior. There's some stuff that I need to clean up, and then once my paperwork comes in for the car, I plan to take it to my buddy with the audio shop to get a double din, get some speakers in this thing, maybe take out one of my subs from the Infinity because it bangs too hard for my wife, know what I'm saying? But yeah, this thing came out pretty quick, nicely done. Trying to see if I forgot anything. I don't think so, but okay, here, the wheels for the 240 that are gonna go on are these G35 sedan rims, or sorry, wheels. I know people are real a-hole about saying rims and wheels. Whoop-de-doo, big deal. So anyways, I got these for super dirt cheap. Full set, full tires on. Really good tread. They're practically brand new. It's off of an auction car. And they're kind of scuffed up, but who cares? They're just beaters until I get some legit ass wheels to go drifting in this thing. They're 17x7 all around. I was trying to get some 350Z wheels, but I think they look kind of awkward on coupes. So, and they're kind of hard to find. Everybody wanted like 400 or 500 bucks. I think I got these for like 200 maybe. So I thought that was a steal. I'm gonna put those on once I go 5 lug, sell off my stockies, put some other stockies on, and yeah. So the Prelude. What do I say? It looks like a bunch of stuff is on here, right? So I put the swap in, pulled the car in, and I was just like, everything else I can do inside the garage after putting the swap in. So can't show y'all because I have a bunch of stuff on here, but main big deal or main problem that I kind of came up with is that the axles that I got, those 500 rated axles, man, they're not in here. They must be on the side of the car. Anyways, they are the wrong ones. I bought the axles almost 4 or 5 years ago when I started this swap, and of course I've already told y'all why it's taking me so long with, like, you know, getting married, and you know, life happens, and everything's, whether it's good or bad, this project has been kind of pushed off. But I'm trying to finish it slowly. But the axles, they don't fit. They are for a Civic. They're too short. They're about like a hand length too short. Like the knuckles inside the CV axle dislocate, and there's no play. There's no engagement between the hub and the actual axle. So very disappointing. I only put in one side. I didn't even bother wanting to put in the other one because it was obvious the axles weren't gonna work. So that, I don't really have too much left on this car. So I just need to put the right axles in, which I'll just buy from Hasboard this time. By the way, the company that I got it from, Insane Shaft, I don't really expect them to do anything because it's been such a long time. But a couple of years ago, like a year or two ago, I had buddies of mine that had the same issue. They got short or longer axles and they didn't work out. For me, I thought it would work out because I ordered it through AutoFair, Honda, AFHK parts, and they have really good customer service. I was just like, you know what, since they have a contact with them, they'll be able to, you know, square away any issues. And I was just confident in that part, but paid a lot for those axles, man. It sucks that it didn't work out. But I'm just gonna keep moving on. I want to tell y'all that I even thought about just parting this thing out and just selling it because let's see, time to even try to finish the swap. Like I said before, I was furloughed, went back to work. I don't even know when I'm gonna have time to finish this thing. So I already sold off my computer, the K Pro. But the more the car sits here, and I've tried telling a friend or two, like, hey, I'm thinking about selling the car, and they're like, oh, dude, let me know. I'll buy parts off of it. And they've even they've even failed to come buy parts off of it. They might be busy, whatever the case, no hard feelings. But the more the car sits here, I'm just like, No, I gotta finish this thing. It's been sitting here for way too long for me not to finish it myself. So yeah, brought the 240 out. I'm going to do a 5-lug swap, and I got this stuff. Got tie rods from ISR. They're like S14 design, so they're a lot beefier. They're solid bushings instead of the grease fitting ones, or the grease fit ones. So I'll never have to worry about that. And the reason I got these is because I feel like the car needs tie rods. Just because it shakes after like 50 or 60. And the power's there, everything's good. It's nothing motor wise. It's just really old suspension. As far as I know, the car's been sitting for 10 years. So it could be more than that. You never know. And it's a risk to think that I can just drive it like that. So yeah, I'm just slowly trying to refreshen things up. I got new boots for the tie rods. You know. So yeah, that's the plan. I might make it a separate vid. For the 5-lug swap and putting these on. These tires are obviously way too big. I really want some low profile tires, or I might just put those tie rods on, fix some of my lug nuts, because some of these were either missing completely, or the studs are messed up, or I think one of them's running on 2. Yeah, so I might fix those lugs and studs up and put the tie rods on and just ride 4-lug for a while until I either sell them, get new tires, and go from there. So there's that. And I think that's it. I know this video has been like a lot of talking, but I feel like I had to address some stuff just so there's not like a huge gap, like what the hell is this man doing, you know what I mean? So yeah, no more ridiculously weird medium long hair or whatever. Had to cut that mess off because it's way too hot. Looks like it's not gonna rain, but it is gonna rain. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna clean up this garage, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.